Hey, what's happening? I'm Eric Garcia, certified financial planner. Every year after Mardi Gras, it's Lent. Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, Lent. Lent is a time for the Christian, it's a time of fasting, the purpose of drawing nearer to God. For me, Lent's a time really for me to just kind of search the depths of my soul for those attitudes and those behaviors that are inconsistent with my faith with the purpose of trying to create some lasting change. In our fast-paced culture, slowing down and spending time reflecting on our lives and our relationships, those are things that we just don't do regularly. But I want to encourage you to use these next few weeks, if you're willing, to sit down and reflect on those areas of your life. As a financial planner, I want to talk specifically about your money. I'm going to give you 4 areas of focus that can help you improve your finances now. But first, let me lay down a little bit of background. I approach money from this idea of stewardship. Stewardship essentially is this idea of what you have is not yours, that you're in charge of taking care of someone else's resources for them. You know, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you think of the Steward of Gondor, right? The Steward of Gondor was responsible for caring for the kingdom and the throne until the rightful king returned. Think of the Native Americans. They've got this saying as it relates to caring for the earth. We don't inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children, right? This idea that they're in care of something that belongs to somebody else. What does any of this have to do with your money? I believe that if you approach your money as if it belongs to someone else, someone that you have a ton of respect for, right? They give you their money and say, hey, you can use this for yourself, and all that you have to do is give account for how you spend it. I think that it probably changes a little bit how you spend your money. And what I'm saying is, I think that all of us could improve as stewards of our resources. So if you're willing to spend some time reflecting on your finances or on your money, here's 4 areas of focus that can help you improve your finances now. Number 1, income doesn't matter. It matters, but as long as you spend less than you make, you're going in the right direction. Do you overspend? Do you buy things and then have regret after you buy them? Do you ever get to the end of the month and you're like, where did all my money go? If so, you're probably not spending too wisely. So a quick action item for spending is pull your bank statements and your credit card statements. Look at your transactions and see what areas that you could cut. Number 2, debt. The problem with overspending is we go into debt. Debt essentially is spending money that you have yet to earn. And borrowing money costs. Americans are in an insane amount of debt. Now I get it, you're gonna have to borrow to buy your house and probably to buy a car. But you can do that within reason. It's credit card debt, student loan debt that is absolutely so burdensome. So debt action step. Make a list of every debt that you have, who you owe, the balance, your minimum payment, and your interest rate. And from that, create a plan of attack to start paying it off methodically. Number 3, savings. Now, I typically talk about 3 parts of your savings plan, but I want to talk about 2 here. Number 1, short-term savings. Short-term savings is basically your emergency fund. If you have to evacuate a hurricane, if your AC goes out in the middle of summer in New Orleans, can you afford to replace it without going into debt? Short-term savings action step, start a savings account. If you don't have one, work your way up to having 3 to 6 months of your monthly living expenses in that account. Long-term savings. Your long-term money is money set aside for retirement. Social Security is not gonna be enough. Most people don't offer pensions anymore. So you're gonna be responsible for setting aside some of your own retirement funds. Long-term savings action 1, if you have a 401k plan, make sure that you're taking advantage of the company's full match if they offer one. It's basically free money. If you don't have a 401k, open an IRA, start funding it, work towards maxing it out. Ideally, you want to be saving up to 10% of your annual income towards your retirement. You might have to start small, but work your way up. The 4th area of focus is giving. I strongly believe in being others focused. I think when you're others focused, the purpose of your work takes on new meaning, right? When you're looking to be able to give and to support causes and missions that you believe strongly in, you're less likely to go into debt if you're focused in on it. Do you currently give? What are some causes that you believe in that you would like to give to and support? So action step for giving. Let's make a list of causes that are dear to you, causes that you'd like to support. and start small and start giving monetarily to these causes. If you already give, challenge yourself to increase your giving this year. Your attitude and behaviors towards money are fundamental to you becoming a better steward with your resources. Your behaviors regarding spending, debt, saving, and giving will drive your wealth. The goal is financial security. The goal is aligning what you do with your money with your values. Start by making small changes that are sustainable. Don't expect dramatic changes overnight. And I know sometimes going at your money alone can be challenging, so here's a couple ways that we can help. I've partnered with Data Point's financial assessments to help you assess those behaviors and those attitudes that will lead you to long-term financial success. Understanding these key financial attitudes can help shed light on how you view money management might be in conflict with you reaching your goals. Second way it can help, see the financial health snapshot. The idea of the financial health snapshot is taking a look at your current finances as it regards to spending and saving and debt and your giving, and putting together 2 or 3 real specific things that you can do now to start improving your money life. Don't ignore your money. Money's a constant part of your financial life, and there's no better time than now to start reflecting on how you can become a better steward of your resources so that you can become financially successful and reach all of your goals. Thanks for watching.